Welcome to Money Talk with Michael. I'm Michael Eastham, president of Fellowship Financial Group. Money Talk with Michael is our weekly broadcast where we answer your questions about finance, investment, retirement, and all things related to money. Remember to send in your questions to the email listed in the description box below, and you might hear your question answered on the next Money Talk with Michael.
My husband and I haven't had a mortgage for several years. We bought a new house last year before selling our old house, and as a result, we took out a mortgage of $400,000. Now that we sold our old house, we have $420,000 sitting in the bank and are discussing whether or not to pay off the mortgage so that we are debt-free. I don't like debt, but my husband is okay with it because he likes having the cash available. He's going to work for another 5 years and is concerned that he may lose his job before he retires. What advice would you give us?
All right, the old sleep number question. I love this one. I get this question quite often about whether I should pay off my mortgage or whether I should keep a mortgage. Look, you can look at this 9 ways to Sunday, and mathematically, you can come up with the answer that suits your needs. The bottom line that I really like to drill on is the emotional side. Can you sleep well at night with a mortgage? If the answer is no, then pay it off. And that's why I refer to it as the sleep number question. If your sleep number is really high with a mortgage and you're okay writing the check to the bank every month, well then guess what? You get to control the lump of cash that you would otherwise use to send to the bank. And why is that important? Because once you write a check to the bank to pay that mortgage off, if it's $100,000 or in this case $400,000, well, you're not going to have access or control of that money. And in order for you to get access or control of that money, you're either going to have to sell the house or do a cash out refinance. And that can be a little bit tricky, especially once you're retired. Now, paying off the mortgage in this particular case, that's only going to leave you about $20,000 in an emergency fund. That's not a lot of cushion. A lot could go wrong that would require you to have more than $20,000, especially if your husband is still working. So here's another thought. Maybe if you pay off the mortgage, but you get a home equity line of credit, then you can use that as kind of a safety net. And I would encourage you, if you're going to do that while he's still working, while the job security is still there. Because if you do lose the job, then you have that extra cushion of that home equity line that's sitting right there that you can tap into in the event that you need it. I hope that helps, but would be happy to talk to you further and help you make a good decision about your particular situation. Thanks so much for watching. Tune in next Monday for another edition of Money Talk with Michael. And don't forget to send in your questions and check out our website at fellowshipfinancial.com and our social media platforms. And if you'd like, you can schedule a 15-minute complimentary call to get your specific questions answered. Everything you need is listed in the description box below.